Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Menti, and this is episode 36 of the Black Sun Syndicate Squadron Shootout. This episode we've got the Kraken Unleashed by Slim Pickens going up against the Battle Barge Incorporated by Varian 101. Now this is a secondary round match, so whoever loses here will be going home. So without further ado, let's go ahead and find out who that is and get round one underway. Battle Barge is pumping out those shells. The acceleration of the Kraken so far is keeping it safe. But oh, now the cannons landed and missile strikes coming in. Oh jeez. The Kraken is just getting completely surrounded by missile trails, but I think they're actually, now some are hitting, but I think some are also missing. No, actually it looks like the majority of them are hitting. Oh man, and now it's slowing down, so that cannon is going to do work. As we've seen, it seems like the key to the Kraken Unleash's victory here is how long the Kraken survives. And it is getting pretty badly torn apart at the moment. It's all the way down to 73% already. It seems the Battle Barge is reloading and it's listing heavily. It's not going unscathed here. Oh, it's just listing. That's just because it's turning. Oh, the Kraken has gotten outside of the firing arc of the main gun there, it looks like. But it's, that's, oh no, never mind. It can swing all the way around. Never mind. It's not out of the firing arc. It must just be reloading with belt-fed autoloaders. Oh, but here comes the Kraken's tentacle, I believe. It's the drill sub here. We know what that thing can do if it gets a good bite into something, but it looks like it's going to miss, or at best just landing a grazing hit here. Oh, but it's still chewed up a corner of the mobile HQ there. Man, that thing is nasty. That is a very, very nasty drill sub. If it gets a hold of you, it does some work. And the Kraken here is still alive, but it is taking a beating. But as we saw before, it is a very durable craft, not easily taken down. It has eaten an absolute ton of missiles, plus a barrage from that the Battle Barge HQ, Mobile HQ's main gun there, which is nothing to sniff at, or sneeze at, sniff at. It is just a constant storm of missiles. Yeah, the Kraken's not going to be able to stand up to this for much longer. It is very low on blocks. Yeah, it's down to 58%, and it's just... It has taken damage and is not able to move fast enough to evade these missiles, and they are just constant. It should be going 2 damaged any moment now, and there goes the lag from the missile spam. There we go. That is it for the... Oh no, the Kraken is still... Wait, is the Battle Barge Mobile HQ below 80% in sinking? No, that's got to be... That's another ship on the other side of it. Okay, I was going to say... Oh, the Kraken is underneath it. Or the Kraken's... the Kraken's Shadow. The Shadow is the drill sub, right. I totally knew that. I don't know why I was thinking it was the tentacle. Got underneath the mobile HQ there. Did some damage, but it's not enough. And now it's kind of stuck in place and just getting torpedoed. And now it is below 80. It is below 80% sinking. I wonder if those torpedoes are. Yeah, I think those torpedoes are doing a bit of friendly fire damage too. But they're taking out their final opponent. So. It's not all bad. And And now it's 2 damaged. Yeah, I don't think there's any coming back from that. There we go. That is it. The Kraken Unleashed has been defeated. So go ahead and get this restarted and get round 2 underway. But yeah, it's every battle for the Kraken Unleashed has come down to whether or not the Kraken manages to weather the initial engagement. If it takes too much damage in the beginning, the Kraken Unleashed loses. That's been the pattern every time so far. But anyway, let's go ahead and get here. Let's go ahead and untie my tongue, and then we'll get round 2 underway. There we go. There goes that really, because those are 500mm shells getting pumped out at that rate of fire. That's that is a lot of DACA. There's a lot of DACA combined with a lot of missiles. And the Kraken is just getting utterly pounded on again. Looks like some of the missiles may be getting shot down by anti-missile cannons, but there's just too many. Battle Barge Mobile HQ lists very heavily when it turns. Looks like the Kraken is a little bit... No, those missiles are very agile. Able to make that arc and land even though the Kraken is very close. Let's go take a look at some other stuff that's going on here. I watched the Kraken last battle. Yep, here we go. Another deciding factor is how good the Kraken Shadow... how good of a bite the Kraken Shadow gets in. If it manages to get in there and chew up the mobile HQ and despawn it like it has many other flagships, then that'll make a big difference in this battle. But the Kraken Shadow once again seems like it's just barely clipping the outside corner there. That was not the good bite you needed, Shadow. That is not what your team needed from you. You missed, more or less. And the Kraken is just getting slammed on still by that missile barrage. And the mobile HQ is once more reloading its gun. That just absolutely massive cannon. It's a big gun, but it's pretty fragile too. Like you land a heat shell anywhere on this back portion, and that thing will go up like fireworks. Oh, okay, no, not on the back portion. In this area. Yeah, see, look at all those magazines. It's like that cannon will do a ton of damage. The Kraken's down to 57%. Getting utterly blasted by missiles and probably torpedoes. We got the little Kraken's spine and or tentacle. It's hard to tell which one's which. That one down there is probably the tentacle since it's much more damage. Or no, isn't the tentacle the bigger sub? I can't remember. Yeah, I think the tentacle's the bigger sub, and then these are the needle and spine, the littler guys. That is going to be despawning any moment now. There's nothing left of that thing. It must have gotten torpedoed to all to hell. Shadow running through. It looks like it just came... Yeah, it looks like it just drilled through the mobile HQ here. Did some damage, but not nearly enough. The Tentacle and Needle are gone. The Kraken is desspawning. So all that's left is the Shadow and the Spine. And the Battle Barge Inc. Has not really taken much in the way of damage. The Kraken's dead, but it's still absorbing missile fire. Once that's gone, I think the Shadow will start eating those missiles instead, and I don't think it'll last too long against that. I have to wonder what's man, it is still just attracting all of the missile fire. And there it goes, it is destroyed. So all that's left now is the Shadow, which is going in for another run on the Battle Barge. And once more is just kind of scooting around behind it, rather than actually getting in there and getting a bite. But it looks like this is going to be it for the Kraken Unleashed. It's looking very much like this is going to be the end of their run. Unless the Shadow can pull out a clutch here. It does have a lot of repair capability. It is already back up to basically full. But I have a feeling once those missiles start targeting it, if they can, they might not be able to. If they're radar guided and the thing is mostly under the water, like just barely under the water, I don't know if they're going to have enough to get a radar lock and go after it. Looks like that is what's happening here. Some of them are getting a target in and they're going for it, but it's a pretty fast submarine, so it's evading it for the most part. Are those missiles? Those are... Wow, they are... looks like we have a mutiny here. The Deep Penetrator and Gunboat seem to be attacking the Battle Barge Mobile HQ. I don't know if that's just a quirk of the missiles getting launched or if they're actually, like, radar locking onto their friend here, and that cannon could do some serious damage to the Kraken Shadow, but it has been disabled by friendly fire. Yeah, those missiles are definitely seeking the mobile HQ here. Or maybe they're going after the Shadow and the mobile HQ is just in the way. Oh, the Shadow's got a good bite on the mobile HQ now. This is what it needed to be doing all along. Just grinding away at the insides of the mobile HQ. Pulling a maneuver out of Ed Necreus's book with the Glutton, lifting the ship out of the air, pulling the Giga Drill Breaker. Completely flipping over the mobile HQ and just eating through it. Oh man, these drill subs are just... they can be quite brutal. But now it's also being targeted by missiles. Battle Barge Mobile HQ has been upended. Body slammed back into the water. But while that was awesome, I feel like in the end it was a mistake on the Shadow's part, because now it's getting missiled by the other the other Battle Barge Incorporated members, and it is quickly losing health. But will it be enough to despawn it before it gets back in the water and gets a chance to repair itself? Because it's got plenty of materials to work with right now, but it has not hit 2 damaged yet, and its health is just roller coastering up and down, but it seems to be stuck, and that is not a position it wants to be in. That is not at all where the Shadow wants to be right now. Its repairs are sustaining it for now, but now here comes the next missile strike. And that might be the nail in the coffin. Oh, yeah, look at that health dropping. But it's still not 2 damaged. There it goes. And I think the damage that's left is going to be enough to keep it down below the 2 damaged mark long enough for it to despawn. Not quite able to regen tank that damage. Oh, there we go, folks. That's it. The Kraken unleashed by Slim Pickens has been defeated. My condolences. You've been eliminated from the Squadron Shootout. But congratulations to Varian 101. Your Battle Barge Incorporated has defeated its opponent, and we'll be moving on to round 4 of the secondary bracket. Getting one step closer to, oh, the mobile HQ seems to be despawning too. But one step closer to getting back up to those primaries and possibly winning this whole thing. But anyway, this was an interesting fight. These the gunboat and deep penetrator didn't even seem to come under fire the entire time. They were just happily cruising along, firing away, launching their missiles, doing their thing. And it was a good match. It was a good match. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. And I'll see you on the battlefield.